Okay, awesome. Well, welcome to our health coach workshop for this month. My name is Laura Sigworth, and I am a certified health coach with Optavia, as well as a global director. And I have been doing this for quite some time myself. I started my journey 8 years ago. And I lost 50 pounds back then. And I'll kind of get my story in a little bit, but I went through a transformation myself, not only physically, but very much mentally as well, and started paying it forward and helping others. And it's been over 7 years since I made that decision. So I've been doing this full time for quite a while, and be able to had the pleasure of being able to help over 3,000 people in that time. And it's awesome. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. Jessica cannot hear. Aw, poor thing. Jessica, if you want to log out and log back in, it may ask, something may pop up for you, and it's going to ask you to join audio. So you can do that. Just get back out and then log back in, and it should ask you, and that should fix that problem. Okay. And then also a little tip for you guys, if this is your first time using Zoom, is if you're on your phone or computer, if you scroll to the right, then you can see all of us. Or if you click up top, then you can see all of us like the Brady Bunch, okay? Now, I'd love to see your faces if you want to come off a camera. That'd be awesome. It's way more fun that way. Then I'm talking to people. Hi, Carl. It's good to see you. Okay, so anyway, all right, so let me pull up. I made a little PowerPoint, just a little one for tonight, just to kind of give you guys a quick run through. Oh, hold on here. Let's go back. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to mute everyone really fast. If you can mute yourself, it'd be awesome. All right, guys, I want to get everybody muted. And then feel free to unmute yourself at any time, okay? All right, so anyway, so let's get this started. So I was starting to talk to you guys about my story, okay? So here's my story. I have lived in Jefferson City, Missouri since I was a little girl. I moved here from St. Louis, but grew up here, went off to college, went to engineering school, came back, married my husband, Derek Sigworth. Derek Sigworth is currently the assistant director at Hy-Vee here in Jefferson City, but he is very much passionate in this business right alongside me. But we've known each other for years since I was in high school. So anyway, so we got married. Then we had little kiddos. We had Darian. He is currently 8 years old. We had little Dominic, who is 6 years old. And then we have little Daniel, who is 4. And I am actually expecting our 4th right now. So I'm currently 14 weeks pregnant. And so our life is chaotic, but it's awesome. We're super blessed. The boys keep me busy for sure. And I'm grateful to have my health to be able to run around with these little guys. So that's a little bit about my family life, but this is kind of a picture of where I used to be. So I used to be a full-time engineer. I was an architectural engineer, and that was back in 2008. And at the time, the economy was pretty rough. And so our engineering firm struggled with finding projects and just getting lots of projects in, lots of deadlines, lots of work. So I was working about 60 hours a week. I'd be in the office like that one week, and then I would be off traveling the next week. And I only had my one son at the time. I barely ever saw him. And due to lots, I look okay in that picture there to the left, but life, with my job and everything, it was lots of takeout, lots of McDonald's. I mean, a lot of the towns I traveled to, There wasn't much there except the McDonald's, a gas station, and Subway. But I would just, eat fast food. I was under a lot of stress, so that usually led to a lot of alcohol each evening, just to kind of, I thought, reduce my stress. And I was just in a bad place. I was just in this nasty bad. My coach was a cousin. She introduced the whole Optavia health program to me. I loved it. Oh my gosh. I went through an awesome transformation. I lost 50 pounds on the program, and I was super, super excited with where it had physically led me, but also to mentally. I talked about going through this mental transformation. So I had a strong why. It's like, I wanted to change my life to get healthier because I was just kind of in this bad place with my job and stuff. But I just wanted a better life. Like, unfortunately, my family, my parents, they're not the healthiest people, and a lot of my family struggle with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes. And I would see my family struggle with those things. And so with the 3 boys, I was just like, I cannot lead down this path. Like, I want to be a healthy mom. I want to be active. I want to have energy. I want to be able to do things. But I also, that job of mine was just really wearing down on me. And I was only in my 20s too. So I just dreamt of a bigger life. And I would sit there in this office and ask myself, wow, this is what my 5 years of engineering school has led me to. I'm sitting here in this office and I'm super stressed, and I would just kind of question like where my life had come to. And I just thought, there's got to be more out there. There's got to be more to this. And I was just hungry for more. So when I did the program, I started inspiring people like crazy. They got excited. And even though I contemplated doing coaching, at the same time, I'm working 60 hours a week. So I'm like, how could I add something else to my life? But it was my heart. God was just like in my heart saying, you should do this. People need this. People need you. They need health. They need happiness. And so I said yes. Within 3 months' time, I was able to match my engineering income. And that really awakened me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I left my engineering career at that time. And like I said earlier, I've been doing this for over 7 years ever since. I haven't never looked back. So it's been pretty incredible. But what happened was, for me and for everybody else, so like for me, it was changing my life physically, yes, and mentally. I was becoming happier. Finance was just great because I could get the heck out of my awful job. But what the purpose of Optavia is this right here, is the trilogy of optimal health. And I talk about this quite a bit, but what that means is having a healthy body, having a healthy mind, and healthy finances in your life. Kind of being in that middle there, in that sweet spot, because that's what, it's like, think of your life like a tricycle, so if you're healthy body wise, you want to feel top notch, you want to have good energy, off medications, just to be able to wake up and feel full of life. And a lot of people don't have that. Healthy mind is like stress, depression, anxiety, fulfillment. Like, I didn't have the fulfillment with my job. I was really unhappy. We help a lot of people with those other things. And then there's healthy finances. I mean, yes, I was engineering, so my income wasn't bad, but there's other people out there that are strapped, living paycheck to paycheck. There's people drowning in debt these days. There's people that just want to live life on their own terms, like be able to do what they want to do with their kids and stuff. And then there's other people out there that have a passion for something that they want to be able to give back to their community or give to something. So I know a lot of people that want to foster children, they want to have the finances to do, it's just stuff like that, so everybody's different with their story. And hopefully you guys, if you guys had RSVP'd to the Facebook event, I popped in a well-being evaluation in there. If not, it's still there. You can go back and click that link. And what that link does is it takes you through your own trilogy. Like, where are you at with your healthy body? Where are you at with your healthy mind? Where are you at with your healthy finances? And sometimes people take that well-being evaluation and they're pretty shocked with the scores, and they think they're better at something and they may not. I know it was very eye-opening for myself. But anyway, and so that's what we do. So like with this coaching opportunity, I talked about my physical transformation stuff, but with this coaching opportunity, that's what we do with you. Okay. Is like, this is the first stepping stone. Like, yes, I'm sure if you're on here tonight, you may be on the program. Oh, and I would love to know that if you're watching, is if you could tap in the chat box, are you currently part of Optavia or on the program already, or are you not? Is this something brand new to you? I'd really love to know that. But anyway, so, you may be on here tonight because, you have a passion for helping other people. You see that the world needs this, okay? They need some coaching. They need that in their life. And I'll turn this off for a second. And, that they could use help, okay? Because I always say that the word coach, it's just a fancy word for a friend. I mean, it's just a fancy word for friend is really what it comes down to. Like, we just have committed to being people's friends and helping guide them through a big transformation in their life. And it's fun, especially if you're working on yourself. I know Cindy's on here, and Cindy, you have to type in the chat how much you've lost. Now, I know last time you said it's over 140 pounds, but she's had people doing it with her along the way. I mean, it's been awesome. So, you may be on here for that accountability to like have people drawn in to do it with you. You have a reason for being on here tonight, and everybody's is different. But what we do with you, if this is something that you're considering, is starting with your trilogy. Seeing like, what are you looking for in your own life, your healthy body, mind, or finances? And then that's where we help. When it comes to coaching, a lot of us, I would say 75% of our story starts with healthy body because everybody wants to feel physically awesome. But I have had other people come to me for the business side, come to me because of their job situation, or they come to me for freedom, or the finances. Shanna's on here tonight, and she was working in the Capitol building in an office every day. And she had just a passion to be free and go out and do what she wanted to do. She's got 2 daughters, and she just hated being trapped. So she didn't come to Optavia for physical transformation. She came for freedom, and we were able to give her that. And so that's what I love about Optavia is we're just a world of optimal well-being, trying to help other people find what they're longing for in their life. And we have that gift to be able to give other people. So when it comes down to it and how it all works, because that's everybody's first question. Well, how does this work? How would I get started? I don't even know where to begin. This is totally terrifying. All of that, right? Because I thought all of those things. So the first thing we do is what I just said. Go through your why. Go through your trilogy first. Okay, make sure that we have that a clear path. That way we can help guide you. Because with coaching, it's very much a mentoring business. There's so much mentorship with this, so much teamwork with this. This is not something that you just go off and do on your own. I mean, you could, but it may not be super successful, and it's not as fun. So like, as your mentor, we partner up with you. We help guide you through everything. We help you reach out to people properly. We help you do health assessments with other people. We help you coach them. I mean, it is so much fun. It's a lot of team coaching. So that is number one. I have to say that first before I get into the details. So you're not alone. So what we do is once we get together and get going, our first goal is just we want to focus on 30 days, okay? A lot of things out there, it's like, okay, anybody can do something for 30 days, just like, let's just focus on that small little window. So what we want to do in that 30 days, or try to do, is we try to shoot to help assist 5 lives, okay? If we can. It's not a make it or break it, but it's always good to set some sort of goal for yourself to shoot for. That goes with anything. It goes with weight loss, getting in the gym, whatever you're doing, reading a book, it's just like, you just want to set a goal to set for yourself. So that's what we shoot for. And there's 4 reasons for that. Okay. The number 1 reason is because that's a huge deal. I mean, for you to say, I'm helping a handful of lives, that's like a basketball team. So that's a really big deal. Optavia takes that pretty seriously. So you'll see the words floating around like senior coach. You may wonder what the heck those words mean. That's what that means, okay? So you're helping assist those 5 people. Big deal. Second reason is training purposes. That's probably the most important reason. That because like with anything new, it can be scary and it can be like, you know, it's just that awkward new, you know, the newness to it. And so, you know, so what we do is we help those 5 in that short window. So you're doing it over and over and over again with your mentor. Okay, so you're hearing, and your mentor almost does it for you for a while, but you're like hearing it, you're catching on to it, you catch on fast. Okay, you catch on really fast, and that boosts your self-esteem, and that's a good thing. That's a good feeling. But it's like potty training. Even if you guys have children on here or pets, you can reflect back on potty training. Well, you have to do it over and over and over and over, and they get it, right? And they catch on pretty fast, but you can't like just, you know, decide to do it one day and then put the diaper back on. I mean, because then it's not successful. So that's why we do that, just so that you catch on quick and you boost your self-esteem. Okay. The third reason is time. Okay. That is probably the first or one of the main concerns is like, oh, I would love to do this, but how much time does it take? Because I am working a crazy job, or I've got kids, or we have nightly events. I mean, everybody has a different story. So as far as time goes, everything's in little blocks. And to help assist 5 people, it's only 2 to 3 hours a week. Okay, so it's nothing crazy. Half hour here, half hour there. When I do a health assessment with somebody, it's about 30 minutes. But with your mentor, the purpose of having them there is they help you find those blocks in your schedule that work properly for you. Because when I was engineering 60 hours a week, I was like barely making it through the day, but I would find these little time slots throughout my days, and that's when I would coach until I left my career. And then income. The fourth reason for the 5 is income. Okay, so in order to become a health coach or invest into it, there's a $199 fee. Okay, what that does is it pays for your website and your back office. All your information's up online. All your clients are there. And then you get this beautiful package in the mail, or for Carl, this awesome package in the mail. And it's just awesome. You get all this cool stuff. Like, it's pretty cool. I did not get that when I started 7 years ago, so it's pretty sweet. But you get all your materials and everything, and it's nice. But by helping those 5 in the 30 days, you turn around and make back $550. So it's nice because it's a quick turnaround. You pay off your investment. Some people on here, if you're part of the program already, you know, some people pay for their program. That's a big deal to them. Or maybe their spouse or a loved one wants to get on program with them. And so that's kind of like that baby spot. Okay, it's like, boom, 30 days. Let's just not rock and roll that. Then at that point, we kind of pause for a second and kind of reflect back. Like, how do you feel? How do you feel about all this? Like, you know, you're working with your mentor, you're changing some lives. And then you also start working alongside Dr. Anderson and the team, the Optavia team, which is awesome. I mean, who doesn't love to hear from Dr. Anderson all the time? He's a wonderful person. But, you know, you're just in it. So it's like, okay, kind of reflecting back, how do you feel? You know, are you loving it? Is it not what you thought? Are you stressed? Are you addicted? Like, where are you at? And what do you think? Okay. And everybody's different. You know, you're going to have some people that are like, yeah, this is good. You know, I'm helping some people. I'm making an impact. It feels awesome. They're keeping me accountable. It's not taking too much time. Nice little chunk of change. This is nice. This is good. And they stay there, and that's fine. You got people in the middle, you know, that kind of go in the middle. And then you have other people on the other spectrum, like myself, that became addicted. I mean, these people texting me and their lives changing. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm on a cloud 9. This is awesome. So then what happened is I told my mentor I wanted more. I wanted to grow more. And so what I was going to pull up for you is kind of like a realistic month by month. Okay, let me pull this up. Kind of like a realistic chart here. Okay, can you guys all see this okay? Hopefully you guys can see this. Okay, so this just kind of shows you like your first month of coaching, kind of going in that same pattern. You know, when you wake up in the first month, I'm going to help 5 new lives this month, and kind of repeating that process. It's like a person a week if you think of it like that. So this kind of realistically, my husband made this kind of realistically showing you where you can be at in 3 to 4 months time, where your monthly income would come to. And then also down here, as you notice, you also would receive a $1,000 bonus every quarter. So it's an extra $4,000 a year, just, just for whatever you want, for yourself or your family. And so if you decide to do something like this, if you decide to go down that path and you're eager and you want more, then that's when your mentor sits down with you at that point and says, okay, what are you wanting? Like, let's look at this. Like, how many people would you like to help? And that's when people with the income, they kind of start to awaken a little bit. That's how I was, because I had like $3,000 coming in. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like crazy. And so that's when I started to think big picture, like, wow, what could this really do for my life? Like, I had engineering loans coming out our butt, and I had all this, and everybody has a different thing. Like, I know Shanna had debt that she wanted to get rid of for her family. Cindy's working on coming home, so she can spend more time with her grandbabies and get out of her job. Like, everybody, when you get to that point and you strive for that bigger income, people just have bigger dreams. And so as a mentor, we want to make sure like we guide you down that path. And I mentioned about us leaving our jobs, but not everybody does. Some people out there love what they do for a living, but they love coaching too. Tammy, she's an ultrasound tech. She loves it and she enjoys what she does, but she's making a really good income coaching as well, where she just came back from New England. And I have another coach, Amy. She just came home from Ireland, like was able to like fulfill this big dream of hers in her life. So everybody's different with what they strive for and what their healthy body means to them, what healthy mind means to them, and also healthy finances. There's just a wide spectrum. So at that point, that's when your mentor, like I mentor and I guide my folks every month. We kind of just set their GPS for each month based on what they're striving for with their family. This is very much a family business. There's a lot of us that are in this. Our spouses are great support. Carl is on here tonight because I told him that I am striving to look for more men health coaches, because we need some diversity. But it's so awesome. Like, we're all just in this together to grow together, to be better people, to be healthier. And it's great. The whole system of coaching, when it comes to starting, it's all laid out for you. Like, there's very much a strategic plan for you. Like, what's your story? Like, what do you want to share with the world? Like, how to start talking to people properly, what to do with your Facebook or social media. We have all of that all laid out for you. So, like I said, this is very much a team effort. So if you're like, I don't even know where to begin, I don't even know who to start helping, that's what we help you do. But we do it, Optavia very much stands on being very genuine and authentic. So this is not something where you become a coach and you're like, well, let me go post Optavia.com and start messaging people and creeping on people. No, we want to just love on people and just be there and just be a light for them in their life. And they'll know what you do, and they'll know what you're capable and how you're able to help them. But we walk you through all that. It's very simple. Shanna or Tammy, do any of you guys want to? I do have to hop off here soon because I'm actually training a big group of coaches tonight. But do you guys want to mention the simplicity or anything real quick? So I just wanted to say that, so Laura has seen the value in myself before I saw, that I would be good at coaching. And so I am grateful for that, because otherwise, maybe I would have never found Optavia, and maybe I would have, and it would have been forever. But I also just wanted to say that for me, like, I was very unsure of whether I could be a good coach or not. And so I feel like, I'm super glad that I just took the initiative to just go ahead and, become a coach and just do the best that I could do. And I'm the type of person that, anything I do, I want to do my very best. And so
I don't know. That's basically it, is that I'm just glad that I took that chance on, you know, helping other people, because honestly, that's where my heart is. And that's where I'm most happy. And like she said, I was able to pay off a ton of debt, do what I love every day, and then also quit my job. So for me, it's been absolutely amazing, would probably not be the word. But anyway, just you guys can see that how much of a blessing that is to me. But anyway, so that's just what I wanted to tell you, is that I am really glad that I took the chance, not knowing whether I could do this or not, and sticking close to Laura really made a huge difference for me. And I mean, we're still that way today, and I've been coaching for like 14 months. So
Awesome. Well, thank you, my friend. Tammy, you want to say anything? Even though your poor soul is sick. You need me to?
I had to figure out how to come off on mute. So yeah, I would just say that, like you said, the simplicity of it, we don't have to be the experts because it's all already done for us. And we're just there to help guide people on their journeys and be their friend, like you said. And your business coach helps you with all the training that you need, one step at a time. Just we call it in-time training. We just give it to you as you need it, as you go along. And it's just a natural process. And that I would also like to add that the biggest, not probably the biggest, but one of the biggest things that I love the most about this coaching is that it helps me stay accountable in my own health journey. It truly does do that in a big way for you, but it also is at the level with their own health. And I love that part of it.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm so sorry you're sick. I hope you get better soon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, thank you for sharing. But no, I mean, these two ladies are both awesome. They've done so great, and they've been such a pleasure to work with. And I love everybody. I love our team and our tribe and our community. And it's something great to be a part of. So what we're doing for tonight, what I'm offering is, you know, if you watch this tonight or you're watching the recording, is we are, wrong one. Hold on. It's not on the right one here. All these darn slides. Okay, hopefully it comes up. Okay. Well, maybe, here it goes. Okay, so what we're offering everybody tonight, anybody that has watched this or is watching the recordings, we're offering everybody a $25 scholarship that expires tomorrow night. So if this is something that you're considering, we'd like to give you a scholarship to help towards your coaching package, okay? That helps get you started. So whoever invited you to this or touch base with you, or if you're watching this recording later, then just reach out to me or whoever, and we'll get you set up with that. And then what that looks like is just getting like your kickoff call set up in your Explore. So like I said, going through your trilogy, going through your story, how would coaching fit into your life? How would it benefit you? What would that look like for you, you know, with your occupation and your family and your kids and whatever. We would do that first and then take the first steps after that, okay? But I'm telling you what, let's do this, because right now is a crucial time to get everything, like I said earlier, like your training and just to get comfortable, you know, start helping a few people over these next few months. It's a good time, because what will happen is there's that huge push, because like if you kind of get out there now helping with some people, announcing what you're doing, that you're there, you're available to help, people will be looking for you, because in a few months, we all know, you know, on December 26th, after everybody's stuffed their faces and gained their average of 8 to 10 pounds over the holiday season, they're going to be looking for somebody like you to be able to help them. Okay. So the sooner they know, the better, because they're going to come to you first. And there's that huge push at the new year. And I'm telling you what, it's crazy. Like December 26th, my phone is like blowing up. So, but we need help. And that's why I did this tonight. That's why I wanted to share this with everybody, because we need help. There's a lot of people out there that need us. I currently coach about 100 people, and I got 3 little boys at home, and I got another one on the way. So I would rather invest and train my time into others so that they can go out and carry on the mission and carry on this ripple effect and help some people. And then, that's also going to enhance your own life too. So anyway, I'm so happy you guys popped on tonight. If you guys have any questions, please message me your questions or your thoughts, or whoever invited you on, message them any questions that you have. I will also get this recording up and posted if you'd like to go back and watch it, for those of you that were on tonight. But again, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We're excited. We're excited for the new year coming. This is a huge time, and we would love to have you because we need you. Optavia needs you, and we're just on this mission, and we want to get America healthy. So thank you so much.